Going on, y'all? 1 second. Okay, cool. Got that working. We're gonna get started in just a second. Glad you were here. Let me see. Chat. All right, what's going on, y'all? It's good to see everybody. Let me get us going on Facebook. All right. All right. Just up a little. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? What's going on, Mika or Micah, David, B, Terrell, I think it's Andrea, Shamika. What's going on, y'all? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. I'm just getting us set up on these other social media platforms, and I will be ready to go in 1 second. If you're just joining us on Instagram, you want to go to juliangordon.com/TFC. juliangordon.com/TFC. Let me put that on IG real quick, and then we're going to get started. I got a powerful teaching for you today. I can't wait to share. Some of you saw the preview on Facebook. Today, we're talking about the power of your word, the power of your word. So we're about to get it in, all right? So we're almost set up on Facebook, and all right, here we go. It's go time, y'all. So welcome everybody to The Financial Church. My name is Julian Gordon. I want to welcome you to this sacred space where we uncover the secrets and the hidden meaning of financial spirituality to teach us how to manifest, how to master manifestation, and how to master money. I'm so excited to be sharing this space. We are I think we are 2 months in. We started with our teaching on the parable of the talents, which is one of the central cornerstones of the Bible and finance, and where they come together. And from that, we learn that our responsibility with money is to multiply it, and that we are stewards or fiduciaries over the economic resource that we've been blessed with. I've just been so grateful to share this space to literally reveal the unseen to my success. So a lot of people look at the tangible things, and real estate is one space in my life where I choose to manifest, right? Real estate is one space in my life where I choose to manifest and demonstrate these principles. But now I want to show you the unseen, okay? Real estate is tangible, it's physical, right? But I want to show you the unseen, which is the spiritual and the mental. And that's why I created this space, because I don't think anybody is really talking about it or discussing it. And it's really the foundation and the backbone to not only my success, but I think many people's success. And so as I uncover and try to codify and put frameworks around how I've been able to create what I've been able to create, I'm here in this space called the Financial Church to share that with you all. So let me share my screen in just a second. Let me share my screen with you all and let me know that you can see it and see it. If you are on Instagram, you want to go to juliangordon.com/TFC. If you want to be able to see my slides, I teach. We made up a word last week. We call these treachings. We call these teachings because I'm teaching and preaching, okay? Preaching is just when you get on a spiritual high, and that's good, but an hour after you leave service, it dies away, right? Teaching is actually where you combine preaching and teaching. So you're going to have an inspirational spiritual high as a result of this, because you're going to have a clear understanding of who you are in God and who God is in you. But you're also going to get tangible, practical things that you can use to apply these principles into your life. This is practical spirituality that we teach here. And I'm excited to hold this space. Now, the reason we do it at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is that we are not trying to compete against your traditional church service if you still go to church. We are doing this space after that. That's where you go for your morality. This is where you go to master money and manifestation. All right. So I'm sharing my slides with you now. Please let me know that you can see them and see them. And in chat, please let me know that you can see them and see them. Why do I keep saying that? That you can see them. All right. All right, we're good to go. All right, and in chat, we do this every time. Let me know if you are new or a vet. Type new if you are new, and type vet if you are a vet. If you're on social media, please hit the like button, hit the share button. Let's get this message out. If you've been here in the past, you know that this is a powerful space. It's going to be powerful for you, and please share it so we can get this message out as far as possible as we can. I don't rely on algorithms or social media. I rely on you. This is an attraction-based ministry. I don't really push it hard. I don't market it to the extent that I could. It's all attraction-based. And by that, I mean, if it is inspiring and moving you and improving your life, then I encourage you to share it, but I'm not going to be trying to get people to come here. I would rather, and what we teach is how to attract, okay? And so you are magnets, and if people see transformation in your life, then they will want to understand what it is that you're doing. And if this teaching is part of that transformation, I do not claim responsibility for your transformation. I am simply trying to make you aware of that which is already inside of you, okay? That's all. And so if this ministry is blessing you, then please share it. All right. So this is a non-denominational space. I see a lot of new people here as well as vets. This is a non-denominational space. We pull heavily from the Bible, which I'll talk about in just a second. But this space is open to all because what we're tapping into is universal principles. Universal principles transcend religion, okay, and doctrine. And here we focus on our relationship to God more so than religion. So this is actually a space where it's open to all, okay? So with that, let's get into it. I'm excited to share with y'all. Today's gonna be a little bit different. I have a game. We're gonna play a game today. I always try to make these teachings fun. And today we're going to play a game that I think you will really, really enjoy. So it is 4/26/20, and today we are talking about the power of your word. Welcome to the Financial Church. And we're going to be exploring the question, how should you speak when you know God is listening? How should you be speaking when you know God is listening to your every word? So that is what we are going to focus on today. For those of you who are new, and even for those of you who are vets, just want to remind you what financial spirituality is, how we define it at this moment in time. And that is, financial spirituality is a practice of mastering manifestation and money by learning how God creates and using the power of your mind, imagination, prayers, words, and works to bring heaven, which is in the mind, on earth, which is in our material experience, so that we may all have life and have it more abundantly. So what we are fully aware of here in this space is that we are all already and always manifesting, okay? The life that you have right in front of you, that you are experiencing right now, is a manifestation, okay? Now, what we're trying to do, the question is, am I deliberately manifesting? Am I creating deliberately? And this is what we want to become. When you understand the laws, you can actually become a deliberate creator rather than a passive creator. And we want to explore the question, is the life that I created and the life that I'm experiencing the one that I truly desire, okay? And if it's not, then guess what? We just go back to the drawing board, we plant new seeds, and we create anew. That's it. Okay. And so we want to become deliberate creators, and we are seeking to be rich and righteous, which can be a very fine line to walk. But we think we have some ideas on how to do that. Now, some core beliefs to this space, and you do not have to accept my beliefs. For those of you new, this is not my doctrine, and I'm not asking you to believe what I believe. What I'm proposing to you and sharing with you is what has gotten me where I am. And you can take some things that work for you and resonate with you, and you can leave the others, okay? So as we go through these teachings, you want to look for just at least one thing that you can take that's gonna benefit and bless you. That's it, just one thing. I'm not asking you to adopt my mindset, but I do know for a fact that this is what has gotten me where I've been able to get to, okay? So some of my belief statements, you don't have to use the word I if it does not resonate with you, but I'll read them to you. I believe that as a child of God, I have access to everything that is in God's will. I seek first the kingdom of God, knowing that all things I need will be added unto me. I'm about my Father's business, and when I am, I will have life and I will have it more abundantly. I believe that I'm here to manifest divine ideas planted in me in the heaven of my mind on earth, which is my material experience. And I believe that there is more than enough, I have more than enough, and that I am more than enough. Okay, so those are some central beliefs. Like I said before, we pull heavily from I pull heavily from the Bible. I grew up Baptist, and this book has stood the test of time. And so I have a very biblical approach to wealth and finance and in my life in general. And again, you do not have to be Christian to benefit from this ministry because we teach the universal principles. I do believe that Jesus was the richest man to ever walk the face of the earth. He did not have to have material riches, but because he knew who he was and who God was in him, he could manifest, obviously, or not even obviously, some people don't believe the stories, but the stories told about him show that he could manifest on demand, right? Whether that's loaves of bread, whether that's fish, whether it's water to wine, he knew how to do that. And therefore, he didn't have to take material things with him because he already knew that those material things were his if he needed them or desired them. But he didn't really desire them. That was not his walk, right? That was not his cross to bear, okay? So we, like Jesus, are sons and daughters of God. And we are hopefully, if we feel like we are moving righteously, we are walking in the will. And when you are in your parents' will, your earthly parents' will, that means that you get to inherit everything that they have, okay? And so when we know our true identity as children of God, right? I posted this earlier on Instagram this week. I said, you can be a cog in the wheel, right? The wheel, they say you're a cog in the wheel, and a lot of people are cogs in the wheel called the matrix, right? Or you can be a cog, a child of God in the will. And what we are seeking to be is children of God that are walking in the will, because we know that when we do that, we will inherit everything that is in the will and have access to everything that is in the will, okay? Now, ultimately, what we are seeking to create in terms of our relationship with our source is one that is similar to how we accept air, okay? We know that we are being breathed through at this very moment in time. With the exception of those who have asthma and may be dealing with coronavirus, which is a respiratory disease, okay? We know that most of us have not thought about our breath today. We have not thought about our breath. Why? Because with the exception of suicide, we know that in every moment we are being breathed through. You cannot stop your breath if you desire, with the exception of suicide, okay? So something is breathing through you, and that's why we believe that the breath is our direct connection to our source and our creator. It is breathing through us in every given moment. Now, what we ultimately want to do with our relationship to money is have the same relationship to money as we have to air. We want to trust that everything, all our needs will be met at the moment that they need to be met. When we can move with wealth, with money, in that belief, in that faith, then that is when we are truly wealthy. You could be flat out broke. You could be on your last dollar. But if you move with that faith, you are wealthier than someone who holds $1 million in fear, okay? And so we are trying to elevate the wealth consciousness, okay? Poverty consciousness runs rampant in not only communities of color, but in the entire United States. 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck in the richest land in the world, right? In the land of the free. So poverty consciousness is something that is taught, and we can be taught and reprogram our mind to be in one of wealth consciousness, and that is what we are seeking. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take 3 deep breaths just to connect with our breath and our creator, however you define that, okay? There's no one way that we define that here. This is an open space. But I want you to take 3 deep breaths to connect with your creator and see and experience that your creator always will supply, all right? So we are here. Good. Good. Beautiful. So let's get into today's teaching on the power of our word, okay? Genesis, we got to kick it off with Genesis because this is really where it all begins, right? In Genesis 1 through 3, it says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, let there be light. What is that? That is a word. Okay, let there be light. And what happened? There was light. And God saw that the light was good, and he separated it. Again, you see the word he. Remember, the Hebrew language does not have a neuter. So a lot of women think that they've been written out of the Bible, and it's not true. They didn't have a neuter like it. So they went with whatever the writer was. They used a pronoun that they would use for themselves to put in for God. Okay. But the scripture says that male and female, he created them. Okay. It should say male and female, it created them. So for all the ladies, you have not been written out the book. That's what the perception may be. They may make it look like you were the one who caused all of this, the story of Adam and Eve. It is not true. It is not true. Okay. So in all of us is the feminine and the masculine. It actually should have said feminine, male, masculine and feminine. It created them. Okay. And we can debate whether the story of Adam and Eve was how it actually played out, or whether that was actually an allegory that was actually explaining the masculine and the feminine. All right. So we're trying to open up our understanding of this text so that we can apply the principles into our life to create. And so what we are looking to do is we are looking to create in the way that God creates. And we know that God creates with word. Let there be light. So God saw that it was good, and it separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness it called night, and there was evening, and there was morning the first day. Okay? So how God creates, what we see here, Genesis 1-3. 1, there is formlessness. Okay? There's formlessness. There's a universal substance that we all have access to called energy, and it operates, and we can send frequencies through that energy, just like Legos. Okay, my daughter is building a Lego city on the other side of this wall. Okay, that's the universal substance that she's using to manifest there. Okay, but we all have access to energy. Energy is never created or destroyed. Okay, it is here, it is there, and it is for us to use. All right, and then God had a thought form. And that thought form was in the imagination. This is why we are made in God's image. An image, we know the root word of image is the root word of imagination is image. Okay. So there is one mind, one divine mind, where though we may have split it with all the religions that are in the world, there's one consciousness that created all. Okay. Now people can say, oh, well, no, my God created all. And then another person says, my God created all. It's one consciousness. Okay. One consciousness created it all. The thought form. And then it said, let there be light. Now, I don't know how Moses was around to hear this, okay? I do not know how Moses was around to hear God say, let there be light when man hadn't been created yet, but we're going to accept it as it is, okay? So let there be light. Then this thought form turned into word form, okay? And then from there was physical form, manifestation of light. Now, in fact, here in this form of light, you notice that the sun and the moon got created after. So the light that was actually created here wasn't the sun and the moon. This was another form of light, but later on the sun and the moon did get created. Okay. Obviously we are experiencing them as our light source here on earth. All right. Everybody with me on that. So there's formlessness first, then there's thought form, then there's word form, and then there's physical form. All right. That is the 4-step process that God uses. Okay. That God uses to create. And we want to create like our Father. We want to create like our Father, Mother, God. Okay. So here's the power of word, y'all. Here's the power of word. Words literally create worlds. Words literally create worlds. And I'm going to prove it to you. Watch this. Disneyland. One seed thought that was manifested as a word. Disneyland has literally created a world. In fact, you go to half Orlando and Disneyland is there. You go to LA, Disneyland is there. One word, one idea has literally created a world for kids pretty much, okay? They want parents to pay, but the world is for kids, all right? So one word created a world. So this is what I mean. And when I'm talking about the power of your word, one word you say can actually manifest an entire world, all right? So if you knew that, then you would be very careful about the things that you say. Some of us just need to be quiet, honestly. Some of us literally need to just, because some of the words that we've been spewing out have actually been manifesting in our lives. And then we look at the manifestation and we forgot that we are the ones who said that word back there. And it just took a little while it was underground, and we were still holding its vibration and its energy. And then all of a sudden in our future, it pops up. We're like, where'd you come from? Came from your lips. Came from your lips. But when we can't see the cause and effect, we can't make the connection. All right? Watch this. Words create worlds. Wakanda. One word, one idea, an entire manifestation. Now, do I wish Wakanda was really here in real life? Yeah. It's not, unless you want to call Africa that, okay? But one word creates an entire idea in place. It creates a world, right? Look at this. When we say poverty or the hood, that is a word that creates a world. In LA, there is a spot in South Central called the Jungles. The Jungles. So when you call a particular project the Jungles, what do you think is going to happen in that project? What is it saying about the people that are in that project? It's saying that they're not people, that they're animals. This is the jungle. One word starts to manifest as a world. You have ideas of heaven, okay? We already know that a kingdom of heaven is neither here nor there, that it's in our midst, that it's within us. We already know that, but we still got this idea connected to this one single word, that is this place up in the sky that we're going to go to with streets made of gold, etc. Okay? I'm not here to debate that. All I'm saying is one word has created an entire world, okay? Recent movie, Get Out, The Sunken Place, that is now in our narrative. One word has created an entire world, okay? So literally, your words have the power to create worlds. And if you know that, then we have to be very careful with the words that we speak, all right? We have to be very careful about the words that we speak. Now, in John 1 and 14, what does it say? These are some of the most referenced scriptures of all time. In the beginning was the Word. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. How did God create? In the beginning was the Word. Let there be light. Okay? There was a word that actually started this entire creation process. Okay? And then the Word became flesh and made its dwelling among us. We take what is in heaven, right? These thoughts, we put them out as words, and then they start to manifest as our actual material experience. Some people will say that Jesus is the Word, okay? It doesn't directly say that, right? But some people will say that Jesus is that Word that dwelt directly amongst us. But even if that was true, even if that is true, it still speaks to the fact that our word is what creates the worlds in which we dwell in. Our word creates the world with which we dwell in, okay? So we have to understand the power of our tongue, right? In Isaiah, it says, so shall my word be that goes forth from my mouth. It shall not return to me void. This is your word will never return void, y'all. It will never return empty. When you plant it, it is coming back to you, okay? So, but shall it accomplish what I please, and it shall prosper in the thing which I sent it. So some of us think that when we're being very casual with our language, we're singing a song on the radio just because it has a nice melody. Guess what? You've now made somebody else's words, your words, and you are speaking them into existence. So this is why we have to be mindful. This is why I don't listen to radio, okay? Because I'm not making choice. Somebody else is making the choice and trying to program my mind about what I should be thinking about, and then therefore how I should be speaking, okay? So we have to know that God is never not listening. I'm going to repeat that. God is never not listening. And so when you speak a word, you think it's just a casual word that, oh, nobody's going to hear that. Even if you speak it to yourself in the solitude in the closet of your own mind, guess what? God is never not listening. Okay, if there's moments where God isn't listening, tell me, when would those moments be? When would those moments be? If there's a moment where God is just like, oh, no, I'm not listening to them folks right now, when would that moment be? So if we then know that God is always listening, then we need to be very careful what we ask for from our mother, Father God. We need to be very careful what we ask for, because we know that the subconscious mind does not judge. It does not make meaning. It takes what we say literally, okay? And again, when I say, I'm not just talking about when you vocalize a word. There is inner conversation and dialogue going on in our head every single moment. Earlier I said, when you gossip, you know who we gossip about more than anybody else? You know who we gossip about more than anybody else, y'all? Ourselves. We talk bad about ourselves in our minds more than anyone else. And when you gossip, guess what? You got to go sip whatever you poured into that cup. When you gossip, you got to go sip and pour whatever you poured into that cup, whether it's about yourself, whether you gossip about someone else, because you can only see in someone else that which is in you. And we remember when we were kids, we had the little rhyme, like, what is it? Whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks back to you. As kids, we knew this is truth, and we made it into a little song. So we need to be very mindful about our word, all right? Now, you remember in hip-hop, right? You remember in hip-hop, they said, word is bond, son. Word is bond, son. Right? What is word bonding? Word is bonding your thought with the thing. Word is in between the thought and the thing. It is the bonding substance that starts to turn your thoughts into things, right? We talked about your thought being one-dimensional, your word or your drawing being two-dimensional, and then the thing that you manifest being three-dimensional. So word is bond, literally. They weren't joking. This wasn't just like a cool thing to say. Literally, your word is bond. Your word is the bonding substance that turns thoughts into things. It's what holds worlds together, all right? Now, I'm going to prove this to you, and this is, some of you may have seen this before. This is Bill Buckner, 1986 World Series. He played for the New York Mets, and I want to show you exactly the power of your word. Look at this, y'all. This is right before the actual World Series game. Listen carefully. I'm going to turn the volume up, make sure that you can hear it, all right? This is him.
The dreams are that you're going to have a great series and win, and the nightmares are that you're going to let the winning run score on a ground ball through your legs. So.
Okay, so that is him saying that. Listen to this, y'all. Watch this.
Little roller along first, behind the bag. It gets to Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
That gives me goosebumps every time I see it. Literally, he was interviewed prior to the World Series game. He said the nightmare is a ground ball going through your going through your legs and them scoring the winning run. And what happens? I think it was a night or two later. The exact same thing. This is the power of our word. And I know some of y'all are like, whoa, that's weird. Okay. This is how it works. His happened to manifest quickly. He didn't even say it was, that was a worry. He said it was a nightmare. When it becomes a nightmare, it means that it's something that you've dwelt on for a period of time. It's just law. Yes, as Ramona said, it is law. It is working whether you're aware of it or not. And we are trying to be more aware of the law or the Lord so that we can be deliberate creators as opposed to victims of it. All right? So I know some of y'all like, I'm just going to be quiet now. I ain't going to talk. I'm in quarantine. I'm just shut up. And guess what? I'm going to be real with you. Some of your lives will be better if you just shut up. I'm keeping it 100 with you. Some of your lives will be better if you just shut up until you get control of your mind, you get control of your thoughts, and you get control of your word. Literally, if you just were quiet, you would stop planting bad seeds that end up bearing negative fruit for you in the future. If you just stop talking. And this quarantine is helping a lot of us just stop talking because there's nobody to talk to, nobody to jump in on a pity party, okay? And it's just you with you. Now, we know the most important conversation is happening up here, not out here, all right? But it's time for some to be quiet until, again, not forever. I'm not trying to banish you. I'm just saying until you can control your thought life and then thus your word, it's probably best to just be quiet. Say less. Just say less. Say less. And if you feel like you are inclined to say something, ask yourself, why? Why do I have to say something right now? And is what I'm about to say, is it going to bless somebody? Is it going to build up this conversation? Or is it going to benefit anybody? If it's not going to bless, build, or benefit, then let it go. If it's not going to bless, build, or benefit, then you probably shouldn't be saying it. All right? So I want to show you the power of language. And some of you may have seen this video from B.O.B. How many have seen this video before? How many have seen this video before? Okay, you're going to listen to this and you're going to see how the English language in particular was structured and how some of the words that we've taken for granted and what is actually occurring, we weren't aware of. All right, so listen to this.
Top of the week, y'all. The English language is full of curses and spells, hence why we learn how to write in cursive and how to spell in grade school. Each week we awake in the morning to go to our jobs on the weekdays to earn a living. The translation of that, Trance, awake is a funeral for the dead. Mourning is what you do when you lose a loved one. You have to be in a weekdays to earn a living, since earn is ashes, since earn are ashes for the dead. And job is Hebrew for persecution. And at the end of this, we get the weak end of the deal and we're weakened. So happy Monday.
And Monday is tomorrow. Now, fortunately, a lot of people aren't, I said fortunately, fortunately, a lot of people aren't going to job, persecution. A lot of people will not be going to persecution. And there are some people who are begging to go back to persecution. I can't wait till, I could go back to work. They're ready to go back to persecution. The plantation is shut down and there's people who can't wait to get back working on it. Okay? This is the power of language. And what today is really about is helping you become more mindful of your language. Okay? So watch this. I'm going to take this a little bit further. Why do we call it a root word, y'all? Why do we call it a root word? We call it a root word because when you say that word, it starts to take root. It starts to take root when you say it. And so this is why you have to know how words are made up. You see, I make up my own language. You see, I use hyphens for words like a hyphen TH, where I'm adding wealth and health into one statement. Okay? You have to be very mindful because when you say a word, you are literally planting, it is taking root, okay, in God's mind, right? Why do we call it a sentence? Why do we call it a sentence? Middle English, in the sense, is a way of thinking, opinion, court's declaration of punishment, okay? In Latin, it's opinion, feeling, or be in the opinion of. When we are writing a sentence, okay, we are literally sentencing ourselves to whatever it is that we said. We are sentencing ourselves to whatever it is that we've said, okay? Why do you think they call it a comma? A comma is related to the word coma. It is a pause in a sentence, okay? It is a pause in the sentence. So when you are taking a pause, you were trying to stop or slow down the completion of that sentence, okay? Why do we call it a period? What's the other word for a meaning of period? A period is a stage of time. These are timelines of British literary history. There's the neoclassical, there's Renaissance, there's Romantic. These are periods, okay? So when you finish a sentence, you put a period on it, and that period represents a space in time, okay? It represents a space in time, right? As B.O.B. said, we call it a spelling bee, right? What are spells? Spells are literally things that you are putting out into the universe to have some sort of manifestation or effect, okay? Cursive, as he said, cursive. When you are cursing somebody or cursing at somebody, you are trying to do something or invoke something negative in their life. So this is very particular to the English language. Not all of it's negative though, because watch this. When we say take notes, when I say take notes on Sundays, what am I saying? I'm saying a note, we know, is a musical vibration. So when I'm saying take notes, when you're taking notes in a class or anything like that, you are tapping into the frequency of that message or that teacher. To take note means to tap, it would be to tap into the frequency of. You are hearing the messages that resonate with you, right? And you are taking note of them so that that vibrational frequency stays with you even after that individual or that space is gone. You see the power of language? Many of the words that we use have double meanings or sometimes triple meanings. And so you have to be very conscious of how you speak, right? Matthew 15, 17 through 19. Y'all enjoying this so far? Y'all enjoying this? Let me know. Okay. If you are joining us on social media, go to juliangordon.com/TFC because we're about to play a game in just a second, and you're going to need to see the slides in order to participate in the game. Go to juliangordon.com/TFC and join us live on Zoom. All right, cool. So Matthew 15, 17 through 19. Do not ye yet understand that whatsoever entereth in a mouth goeth into the belly and is cast out into the drought. But those things which proceed out of the mouth come forth from the heart. And last week, what did we say the heart was last week? The heart mind is actually your subconscious mind. It is what you truly deep down believe. There's a conscious mind, and the conscious mind is given executive power, but the subconscious mind is what you truly believe. And that's what, whenever you see the word heart in the Bible, it really, from a metaphysical level, it actually means the heart mind. Okay, it is your most deep-seated beliefs. That's where the feeling tonality and love and that vibration comes from. Okay, so listen to this. But those things which proceedeth out of the mouth come forth from the heart, and they defile man. So for out of the heart proceedeth evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornications, thefts, false witness, and blasphemies. Peak game, y'all. So basically, in this scripture, Jesus is saying, it's not about what you eat. And of course, I want all of you to eat healthy. All right, I want all of you to eat healthy. But I think the Pharisees were complaining about what he was eating or something like that. And basically, he's like, no, it ain't about what. Jesus took everything that was material and earthly, and he pulled the spiritual message out of it. He said, yes, what you eat is important, but it's not what goes into the man's mouth that defiles him, because basically that just comes out as shit. That just comes out the back of his butthole at the end of the day. What defiles a man or woman is what comes out of the mouth, because what comes out of the mouth is really what's deep down inside your heart. So this is our words. When we hear them, when they reverberate back to us, they are a reflection of what we truly, truly believe deep down inside. Somebody said I'm frozen. Can you still see me and hear me? Somebody said I'm frozen. Okay, cool. So remember, Jesus didn't come to abandon the law; he came to fulfill it. So a lot of the 10 commandments were about things that just man shouldn't do in the external world. You shouldn't covet, thou shalt not murder, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, etc. Listen to this. Jesus was like, that's cool, right? Those laws are important, but the laws don't start with our outward experience. They actually start with our thoughts inside. That's why they call it premeditated murder, because where did that murder start? That murder started in the mind, not in the physical realm. So this is why he says evil thoughts for out of the heart proceed evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornication, thefts, false witness, and blasphemies. Okay, out of the heart. Okay, so it's what comes out of our mouth that defiles us, and so we need to be very mindful of our word. Matthew 12:36 says, but I tell you that everyone will have to give an account on the day of judgment for every empty word they have spoken. For by your words you will be acquitted, and by your words you will be condemned. Okay? So you don't have to believe in the day of judgment, whatnot. You can take this for what it's worth. But if you did have to give an account for every word that you say, then how would you speak? Would you be cautious with your words? Would you be casual with your words? You would want to make sure that every word that you spoke has a strong, good, positive intention. Again, your word does not return void in terms of your material life, but even in your spiritual life, your own words will judge you. Okay? Your own words will judge you. Okay? Now, we know you hear me, I'm repetitious oftentimes, and here's why. Because when you look at the word repetition, to petition means to make or present a formal request to an authority which with respect to a particular cause. So when we are engaging in repetition, because you saying one word one time is not going to manifest in your life, okay? But it's when we repeat words over and over and over again that they become more firm. When we say an affirmation, what are we doing? We are making that word more firm. This is why they say repeat your affirmations. When you repeat something, it becomes more firm and starts to manifest in your life, okay? So repetition is we are continuing to petition as the conscious mind to our subconscious that I want to plug in this new message. Yeah, what I said 2 years ago and what I've been believing since I was a child because it's something that happened to me that I know you had that in, but I want to continue to petition you until we change this. Your conscious mind is basically lobbying to your subconscious mind to change some old beliefs. Your conscious mind is petitioning, not just one-time knock. Hey, can you change this down there? No, that's not how the subconscious mind works. The subconscious mind gets changed through repetition. And so when you want to embrace a new belief, it's going to require repetition, repetitioning, continuing to lobby until the subconscious mind receives it that, whoa, I've heard that message now more than I heard that old message. Okay, I heard this new message more than I heard that old message. So this new message must be the true message. I'm gonna let this go. The subconscious mind doesn't care what is whether something is technically true. If you say that the sky is yellow, if you say that the sky is green, guess what? If you tell the subconscious mind that enough, it will believe that the sky is green. Okay, the subconscious mind doesn't judge whether something is right or wrong, true or false. It accepts what is true based on how much you repeat it. Okay, so this is why I repeat myself when I speak to you, because I know that if I just drop the seed one time onto your mind, then it won't take root. Okay, so yes, you can be casual with some words here and there and know that they're not going to take root. It's the ones that we repeat often that we have to be careful of. And what's crazy, and what I'm going to show you through the game we're going to play, is that we aren't even aware of the ones that we repeat the most because they just roll off of our tongue with so much ease. We don't recognize that that's actually part of our daily vocabulary. Okay? So watch this. Michael Jackson. What did you say? Because I'm bad, I'm bad. Come on, you know I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad, I am bad. We already know that I am are two of the most powerful words in the English language because that's what God calls itself. And in this song, 24 times, he said, I'm bad, I'm bad. You know I'm really bad. Now, there's interpretations. Oh, he meant that he was cool. He had this leather jacket, this and that, that and this. Subconscious mind takes everything literal. Subconscious mind doesn't care what he thought. Subconscious mind takes it literal and takes some of the vibrational resonance. But honestly, where do you think Michael Jackson heard that he was bad from? Let's look at his life. Where do you think he heard that he was bad from? Joe. He probably heard that he was bad from Joe. This is how he got the whoopings. This is what led to some of the mental dysfunction. And so now we have it here in a song repeated 24 times, which he had to perform over and over and over and over and over and over again. This is the power of our word, y'all. And for those of you who listen to music regularly, I need you to, we talked about it, what was it, last week or the week before? I need you to be a guard of your inner. You're a gardener of your mind. You have to stand guard here. You have to stand guard here. You are a gardener of your mind. You have to stand guard. And to just let somebody else's radio program choose what they want you to hear to program you, you have to be very, very mindful of music. Because what is one thing we know about music? It repeats itself with its chorus. They play the same song over and over and over again. And you telling me that that does not plant into your subconscious mind? All of a sudden, you in the middle of the grocery store, and what are you doing? You are humming the song. You singing the lyrics. Why? Because it's so deeply implanted. It's not even a song you like. But because it was repeated enough, it's you starting to like it. Okay? So this is key. And I'm going to show you some other examples from music. Bob Marley. Ooh, yeah, we're jamming, we're jamming, we're jamming, we're jamming. Most people, this is my favorite song of all time. I'm going to explain to you why in just a second. He repeats we're jamming, the word jamming 34 times. Okay? 34 times. Now, listen to this, y'all. Most people think that this song is about a party. This is not about a party. Look what he says. No bullet can stop us now. We neither beg nor we won't bow. Neither can be bought nor sold. Every day we pay the price with our love and sacrifice. We're jamming till the jam is through. Like, this is not about a party. But most people perceive it as a party song. Why? Because Bob was a genius. You want me to show you why you like this song? How many of you like this song? How many of you like this song? How many of you like We're Jamming by Bob Marley? How many of you get joy when you hear it? Love it. I see you love it. Let me explain to you why you love it. This is going to blow your mind, y'all. This is why you love the song so much. We're Jamming is the highest affirmation of all time. He wasn't saying we're jamming as in we're partying. He was saying we are Jah, which is what Rastas call God, Jah-men. What you are, war, we're jamming. What you are. They think that Jah-men, God-men, was a thing of the past. We're jamming, we're jamming, we're jamming, we're jamming. Come on, y'all. This is why you love that song. Because the vibration of it and the actual language and meaning of it. It wasn't about partying, but when you get affirmed this 34 times, it's going to bring you joy. When you are reminded of who you truly are in God and who God is in you, it's going to bring you joy. This is the power of language, y'all. This is the power of language. Y'all with me? Cool. Let's keep on going. Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits. Watch this, y'all. Back to music. Tupac. Look at the songs that he made just before his death. To live and die in LA. I wonder if heaven got a ghetto, meaning that I'm thinking about death. I shed so many tears. Life goes on, even after I'm not here. Only God can judge me. I ain't mad at you. Hail Mary, Thug's Mansion, Cradle to the Grave, until the end of time. How long will they mourn? He was speaking his life into existence. There should be no surprise, y'all. Nobody is void of the law. Nobody can shake the law. The law is the law. This album was released on November 5th, 1996. His death was on September 13th, 1996. Okay? So these songs were written before he died. These songs were written before he died. And I don't know if he came up with that album imagery, but you know, Machiavelli is somebody who faked his death, okay? Hopefully Pac is still alive. But nobody can shake the law, y'all. Nobody can shake it. Nobody can shake gravity unless you get out of this out of Earth's atmosphere. Okay? The law is the law. And so you could see that Pac had a lot of death spoken into his music. This is what it was on his mind. Okay? And the same goes for Biggie. Look at this. Ready to die. Okay? Ready to die. Crossroads. More money, more problems. Who shot you? Dead wrong. Suicidal thoughts. Somebody's got to die. My downfall. Okay? So you can see how much death these two amazing young men were speaking and thinking on, and it was coming through their music, which was then they had to repeat and sing over and over and over again, but then they had other people listening and consciously going along with this narrative that they were pushing forward. Okay? I know it's sad. Laura said, this is sad. Yeah, but the law doesn't say, oh, it's sad, I'm not going to let this happen. The law is the law, y'all. Nobody can shake it. Okay? So now that we are aware of how the law operates, then we want to be able to use it to our advantage. Proverbs 29:20 says, there is more hope for a fool than for someone who speaks without thinking. Okay? Proverbs 18:7 says, the mouth of fools are in their ruin. They trap themselves with their lips. Okay? A lot of times, like I said, we plant a thought seed or a word in the past, and then it manifests in our future, and we can't see the cause and effect, but the reality is that we spoke or thought that word in the past, and it manifests. We forgot that we spoke it. What is it? It said, your word will never return void. Your word will never return void. So we're going to play this game, y'all. Y'all ready for the game? I know it got heavy. It got heavy, y'all. But remember, we showed, we did Drake last week or the week before, and we showed how he spoke about and imagined the mansion that he's actually living in now when he had nothing in Toronto, okay? So the law works both ways. We just want to be deliberate creators, right? We just want to be deliberate creators. So we're going to play a game that I made up called Word Up, okay? It's a game called Word Up, and it's gonna be repetitious, right? Because I need this to land for you. I need this to land in your material experience so it changes the way you behave. I'm not just here to inspire. This is a teaching, okay? I'm not just here to inspire and give you a word. No, I want you to be able to apply what we are talking about right now into your own life right here and right now. So we're gonna play a game called Word Up. And there's 3 phases of this game. The first phase is going to be like our daily colloquialism, the daily things that we say. Then we're going to go into love words, and then we're going to go into money words. All right? Y'all with me? Y'all with me? All right? So I'm going to need your fingers on the keyboard, okay? And we're going to start with day-to-day sayings. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you the negative thing that we say, and I want you to type me if you say that. And then after you type me, I need you to type an alternative thing that we can say, okay? You're gonna say me, I say that. I say that all the time. I don't even realize that I say that, okay? You're gonna type me, and then I need you to come up with an alternative thing that we can say as a community, all right? So I went through deep. I was looking at all of our language. So I've been going through this in depth. So we got quite a few to go through, but I got to make this land. All right. So I want it so bad. Type me if you say that all the time. I want it so bad. I want him so bad. I want her so bad. I want this so bad. Come on, y'all. Am I the only one? All right. So what are we going to say? What are we going to say instead? What's the alternative? Oh, I like that, Shauna. Shauna said, I have it. I have it. Oh, I'm with that. Boom. I have it. I'm going to add that word. I like that word. I have it, or I want it so good. Well, like, try that. Try saying, I want it so good. I want it so good in my life. I want it so good in my life that it's beyond my imagination. I want it that good. How many of you want it that good? Cool? Y'all with me? Cool. There we go. So y'all get in the game. I want it so good, but I like Shauna's though. Shauna was like, forget all this. I have it right here and right now. That's what I'm talking about. All right. All right, next. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, what's the alternative? We all say good morning. Grand rising is a common one. Good. Grand rising. God rising. I'm gonna put grand rising too. God rising or grand rising. Beautiful. Bless up. See, we starting to change our language. We're starting to change our language, and that when we change our language, it's going to change our experience, right? If you're just joining us on Instagram or Facebook, go to juliangordon.com/TFC so that you can play the game with us and see the slides. All right? Good. Have a good day. How many say this? Have a good day. All right, have a good day. How many of y'all say that? All right. What's our alternative? What's our alternative? Have a great day, on top day, make it a good day. See, this is why I like Laura's, because have a good day is passive. Oh, I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good day. But we are creators, right? Everyone in here is a creator, right? We are sons and daughters of the creator. Therefore, we are creators. So rather than passively trying to have a good day, why not just create a good day? Why not just create it? Rather than passively hoping that today is good, let's just create a good day. Let's be more intentional. Let's take our power back. Rather than being victims, right? Victims and waiting for a day to happen to us, we actually go out and create a good day. Y'all with me? Okay. I'm gonna hammer this home, y'all. How many use this? I got a deadline coming up. How many of y'all use that? All right. What's our alternative? What is our alternative? Yes. Catherine got it. Lifeline. And I'm going to tell you why it's actually a lifeline. When something is about to be due, what happens to you? What gets put in your back? A battery gets put into your back. You get life. When you realize you got an hour left to do something, you get life. You don't get dead. And even if that deadline does pass, do you die? Do you die if that paper is late or that you didn't submit that thing on time? Do you die? No. When you have a short period of time left, you get life kicked into you and you get into gear, right? So this is a lifeline. That's a lifeline, y'all. Okay. How about, how are you today? How are you today? How many of you say that? And how many of you ask that question and really don't care what they say? How many of you ask that question and don't really care? All right. What's an alternative? All right. I'm going to show you an alternative. I got one that's more powerful because basically, how are you today is asking how they feel. And that's why they say, I am great. But what they're really saying is, I am great. Watch this. Whoops. Here's an alternative. Who are you today? From this teaching, the way I teach you and the way I think, what if you ask, who are you today? One, you're going to catch somebody off guard. But what does it do for us? It reminds us that we get to choose who we are. We get to choose how we're going to be. I'm not just letting my feelings dictate it. I choose my feelings. My feelings don't choose me. Who are you today? I'm great. I'm God, lowercase g. So how are you today is an emotional indicator. Who are you today is an identity indicator. Because if I walk into the day knowing that I'm a child of God, then whatever obstacles come my way, am I worried? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? If I know that if I walk into the day and it's like, child of God is here, whatever you got to throw at me, I know I'm a child of God, so I'm not tripping. My day isn't going up and down like this because I know that I'm a child of God. Who are you today? Oh, you want to be meany today? That's cool. As long as you know you're being mean today. Okay. Who are you today? I'm joy today. Okay. Beautiful. Who are you today? I am agape love today. You get to choose. Your feelings don't choose you. You choose your feelings, y'all. All right? Yep. Child of God in here. What's up? What's up? What we doing today? What? All right? Y'all with me? You see the power of your language? You see the power of your language. Watch this. Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario. How many of y'all say that? Worst case scenario is Instagram is about to shut off in just a second. I'll restart, okay? I'll restart. Let me do this. Well, what we gonna change that up to, y'all? What we gonna change it up to? All right. Best case scenario. Why we always gotta delve down into worst case scenario thinking? What about best case scenario is that everything works out in my favor. Best case scenario is not only do I get the job, but I get a raise. Best case scenario is that they give us $20,000 off at closing. Best case scenario is it's sunny for 7 straight days. Best case scenario is that my parents will want to babysit for an entire week. All right, y'all with me? Got to catch ourselves. I'm down. How many say, oh, you want to go to the movies? Oh, I'm down. How many of y'all say that? How many of y'all say that? I'm down. I'm ready to go. All right, that's all different. I'm with it. I'm with it. Good. Yep, we just changed the direction. I'm up for it. I'm up for it. I'm up for it. I'm not down. I'm not down. I'm up for it. Okay? Y'all getting it? I got a lot, so we're going to go a little bit faster now that y'all get it, okay? I am sorry. Please never, ever affirm that you are sorry, okay? Please don't affirm that, okay? Yes, thank you. Please forgive me. I apologize. I am actively apologizing, but I am not sorry. I'm not a sorry individual, okay? We know the power of I am. We know the power of I am. We do not say I am sorry, all right? Watch this. My bad. How many of y'all say, oh man, that's my bad. Forget it. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. That's my bad. How many of y'all say that? We having fun today. Look at this. It was a mistake. It was an accident. I didn't mean it. I like that one. I'm gonna add that one. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Okay. We have alternative language choices. Okay. She is killing it. Yeah, I know some of y'all ladies rent the runway and stuff like that. She is killing it. How many of y'all said that? How many of y'all said that? She is out there killing them boots. Right. How about she is giving it life? She is bringing them boots to life. She is giving me life. Right? She winning. I like that. I'm going to add that one. She winning. She is winning. Okay? Good. How many of y'all said this before? Death comes in threes, especially now when people dying. Death comes in threes. You probably heard that one before. You want to know what the truth is? You want to know what the absolute statistical fact truth is? Is that there are 3 more children, there are 3 more babies born every time somebody dies. It's literally the opposite. So if death comes in threes, then births come in nines. If death comes in threes, births come in nines. So life is 3 times more than death. Just statistically, okay? It's literally just statistically, okay? History repeats itself. If history keeps repeating itself, then we're just gonna live out the same story over and over and over again. This can't be good, okay? So what are we gonna say differently? The future will be what I repeat. The future will be what I repeat. Whatever I repeat in my mind, right, and in my thoughts, and I hold it there, that will be my future. I don't know about the history. I don't really care about that. I'm not who I was yesterday. I'm a new being every single day. I get to choose again. I get to choose again. History will not be repeating itself here, not in this family, not in this body, not in this temple, okay? I hold the future. Yes, I love that, okay? It's always been like that. You always such and such. How many of y'all said that before? How many of y'all said that before? It's always been like that, right? That's victim consciousness. That's the vibration that is never going to change. It's always going to be like that, right? So what do we say? What do we say? I'm open to change. I look forward to the new you. Let's say your partner came back late one night again, or they forgot to wash the dishes, your roommate forgot to wash the dishes, or your partner, etc. And you always do that, right? That then locks them into the past, and you are only affirming and only going to get more of what you say they always do. The reality is that they don't always do that. They do it maybe half the time, but half the time, and always means 100%. Half the time is not always, okay? But when we say you always do that, especially when we're in battles with our parents, you always been like that, etc., we are locking them into an old identity, even if they have changed. Our mind is locking them into that identity. So if they say that they are going to exhibit a new pattern, then you say, I'm open to change, or I look forward to seeing that unfold. You see? You see what I'm saying? All right. All right. It could be worse. How many of y'all said that before? It could be worse. Yeah, that's downside thinking, right? What do we need to say instead? How about this? It could be better. I mean, it could be a lot better. I mean, yo, we could have this and this could happen. And we could get a free flight. And my mom might be able to come. And such. It could get better, right? We don't always want to look at the downside and get grateful because it's not as bad as it could be. No, we want to always think it could be better and that it is getting better, all right? How about this one? How many of y'all said this? Too good to be true. It's too good to be true. How many of y'all said that before? Man, I'm catching y'all up, huh? What do we say instead? Y'all gonna love this one. Watch this. Yep, Carmelita got it. So good it must be true. Yo, this Ethiopian food is so good it must be true. Yo, this relationship is so good it must be true love. How many of y'all said that? How many of y'all said that? All right? Y'all with me? I can't believe it. In this teaching, what do we know? We know that can't be true. Why? Because we know in this teaching that it is done unto you as you believe. So you must have believed it. If it's done unto you as you believe, you must have believed it. Now you say you can't believe it because you weren't a deliberate creator. It's here, so you must have believed it in some way, somehow, at some point. Okay? How many of y'all said this? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How many of y'all said that before? Just Teresa said, I'm shaking my head. That's me. Okay, what's our alternative? Heaven, yes. Heaven, yes. Heaven, yes. Yes. That's what we want, right? Or I like that one. I like who put that one. They said, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Or yes, law. The law always manifests. Okay? All right? Knock them dead. How many of y'all ever had to go on stage and it's like, knock them dead? I'm not trying to knock nobody dead. What you talking about? Give them life. Go out there and give them life. Light it up. All right? Break a leg. That's another one before I go on stage. Break a leg. I don't want to break no leg. What you talking about? Go lift them up. Okay, stand firm. Ooh, I like that one. Gwen says stand firm. Stand firm. I like that one. Okay? Y'all getting it. Y'all getting the hang of the game. I got a lot of these, y'all. I hope this is changing your language pattern and helping you become more conscious of your word. Okay? The struggle is real. Ooh. I usually don't use the word hate, but ooh, this one get under my skin. This one get under my skin. The struggle is real. Just continue to affirm that. Yo, man, the struggle is real out here. You would look at this. Yeah. Success is real. The success is real, yo. The success is real. The success is real. Look at this. The success is real. We got hundreds of people on here. The success is real, yo. All right? Never mind. Never mind. How many of you say that? Never mind. We know that everything comes from our mind. So why would we never mind? Why would we never mind when we know that everything comes from our mind? We say always mind. We always mind. If we want to create anything, we go to the mind. We always mind. We mind everything. We mind everything. In fact, I'm going to put that one. Mind everything. That's what we do. That's how we create. That's how God creates. We mind everything. Okay? We don't take everything personal. That does not mean take everything personal, but we do mind everything. If we get an experience in our life that we don't like, then what do? We go back into our mind. We go back into our mind and we plant something new. We choose again. Okay? So we mind everything here. All right? Next one, out of sight, out of mind. What do we know to be true here in this teaching, in this ministry? What do we know to be true? Out of sight, out of mind? What do we know? Out of mind, out of sight. If it is not in my mind, then I can't even see it if it walks right in front of me. Let's say you're trying to manifest a partner and you have no idea in your mind of who they are and what they will look like and how they'll make you feel. Even if the perfect person walks right in front of you and says hello, you will not recognize them because they were out of mind. You couldn't even see them. They out of your mind, then you could never see them. There are words, and speaking of words, there are words that I remember the first time I learned the word stereotype. It was from my best friend, and we were like in elementary school. In his school, he was like in some advanced school. I was just in a public school, and he was learning the word stereotype. I was like, what is that? Stereo? Because we've had stereos back in those days. And I had to come to the realization that that word stereotype had probably been spoken around me hundreds of times in my life, right? But because I didn't know what it meant until he told me what it was meant, I could not even hear it. I couldn't even hear it because I wasn't aware of it, okay? So the same thing with our sight. Out of sight, out of mind, out of sight, okay? If I can't even see it in my mind, then I can't see it in reality. Right? I have to see it to believe it. We know here in this ministry that is the opposite of the truth. I have to believe it to see it. I have to believe that it's there in order to see it. Okay? How about this one? No, thank you. Okay? We don't have to say no. Say, I'm good, I'm straight. When we righteous, what we doing? We trying to walk the straight path. Somebody trying to feed, let's say you are a vegetarian, somebody trying to feed you some pork. No, I'm good, I'm straight. You affirming that you are good and that you are straight. Not against anybody eating pork. It's all good. I'm just saying I'm good. I'm good. All right? I'm straight. All right? Oh, man, I got so many. I'm about to speed through these. And this is perfect timing for this one, right? As I just said that. This is taking forever. How many of y'all said that before? This is taking forever. Okay? So what do we say instead? What do we say instead? Ooh, I like that one, Angel. Right on time. I'm trusting divine timing. Or right on time. Divine timing. Beautiful. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. How many of y'all said that before? Ooh, I like that one too. I'm on God's time. I'm on God's time. Okay. How many said I woke up on the wrong side of the bed before? What we gonna say differently? I woke up and I'm grateful. I don't care what side of the bed I woke up on. I woke up and I'm grateful. Okay. Next one. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, I don't like to dabble in doubt. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. I like that one. This is the Lord's day. I believe in you. I'm not giving you the benefit of the doubt. I'm not doubting you. I believe in you. Okay? My good side. And ladies, this for y'all out there. Ladies, no, get my good side. Get my good side. Ladies, let me know. Let me know if I'm speaking facts. Get my good side. My best side. I got one for y'all. Y'all ready? That's my mama side. Get my mama side. That's what my dimple is. Get my mama side. This is my daddy side over here. Cool. We having fun out here. We changing our language. We changing our life. We changing our language. We changing our life. Okay. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. How many said that? All right. So what's the alternative? Been there, done that. That means that you are projecting your past experience on today's current reality, on the here and now. You didn't have a good experience at this restaurant the last time, and you saying somebody's recommending it again. And you said, been there, done that. No, I'm cool, right? We change it to say, I'm here and right now. I'm here and now. I'm here and now as a new person. I'm here and now as a new person. I don't have to bring my past experience into the current moment. I'm right here and right now, and I'm going to try something else on the menu, or I'm going to try the same thing and see if it's better this time. Because it said this is their go-to dish. I didn't enjoy myself last time. I don't even have to bring up last time. I'm going to be open and try it again. Okay? Power to the people. Power to the people. What should it actually be, y'all? With this teaching of personal responsibility, what should it be? Nope. Come on, y'all. Nobody got it yet? Power in the people. Power in the people. Yes, power to God, but God is in the people. It's power in the people, y'all. What you mean power to the people? Power into it. This is why language is so important. Power to the people suggests that the power is outside the people and that somebody has to give the people power. That's not reality. The truth is that the power is in us, and when we recognize our power, we can conquer anything that is in front of us. Okay? Y'all with me? Generational curses. How many of y'all trying to break generational curses? Okay? Instead of breaking generational curses, what should we be doing? What should we be focused on, y'all? Thank you. We should be focused on passing on generational blessings. We're spending all our energy on just trying to cut out the negative, but there are so many generational blessings that we could be passing on. But we so focused on the negative and trying to cut that out that we forget to pass on the blessings. Okay? I'm changing your language right now. Good luck. Good luck. I don't need good luck. I don't need good luck. God willing. God willing. I don't rely on luck. Luck is just like a flip of the coin, etc. I don't play probabilities. It's God willing. If it's in God's will, I know it'll happen. I don't need good luck. Okay? You see how our language is changing our reality? Sleep tight. Sleep tight. I don't want to sleep tight. Tight is all stressed up and stuff like that. No, I want to sleep good. I want to sleep well. Sleep well, baby. Sleep well. All right? Hello. Y'all realize, look at this. Hell-O. Hell-O. Which is every day. Hello. 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 Just out here just affirming it. What's up? What's up? Okay? Aloha. Blessings. Life is full of regrets. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? And I'm not, no judgment, because I've said all these things, okay? Life is full of regrets. You want to know what the truth is, y'all? Life is full of results. It's full of results. You may not have liked the results, but you were responsible for the results, okay? It's full of results. You got the result based on the seeds that you planted, okay? Life is full of results. Y'all having fun? Because I can bypass some of these. Y'all want me to keep going? Y'all want me to keep going? All right, I hope this is changing the way, like, I want this to be action-based spirituality, okay? So let's keep it going. To live is to suffer. I think Buddha said this, and yo, I got mad love for Buddha. Buddha was on another level, okay? Buddha was on another level, but I cannot affirm this, Buddha. Buddha, I know you was on that Christ consciousness level, but I cannot affirm this. To live is to succeed. You realize you beat out 1 billion sperm to be here? You beat out 1 billion sperm to be here. So the fact that you were living is a proven fact that you were born to succeed. Okay? It's just a proven fact. 1 out of 1 billion. All right. This is as good as it gets. We did something like this before. It keeps getting better. My life, y'all, and your life, it keeps getting better and better and better. Now, I'm not saying there ain't no dips every now and again, but guess what? If I know that all things are working together for my good, then my life just keeps getting better and better and better. It only gets better, okay? Because all things are working together for my good, all right? Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Look, more death. I got a funny one for y'all. Y'all ready? How about you hug 2 bears with 1 arm? Stop killing birds. What the birds done to you? If the birds are in the heaven, if the kingdom of heaven is in the sky, then the birds will precede you. So people was like, oh, all right, these birds trying to precede me because I think heaven's in the sky. I'm gonna start killing these birds because they in my way. Why y'all hating on birds? Okay. 1 bad apple spoils the bunch. Look at this. Common things that we say. Well, what's the shift here? What's the shift here, y'all? What's the shift here? Take the bad apple out? Nope, that's like leprosy. Oh, put all the lepers and all the people with coronavirus in some colony. No. 1 bad apple. Look at this. Statistically, 1 bad apple means there's a whole bunch of good apples left. It means there's heck of good apples out there. Okay? Why are we letting 1 bad apple spoil the bunch? It's a lot of, if it's only 1 bad apple, then we in good shape. The orchard is popping right now. All right? I'm just trying to show you how we manifest these things in our language. Look at this. Oh, hell no. Oh, come on, somebody cut you off or cut you in line or something like that. You like, oh, hell no. But usually you say it to yourself under your breath, right? Carmelita said, we got to keep this one. No, I got something different for y'all. Oh my goodness, okay? Oh my goodness, no, she did not. Just cut me in line, right? All right, cool. Dress to kill, we already did one like this. We said she winning. Dress to thrill. How about she dressed to thrill? How many of y'all was dressed to thrill today? I know some of y'all ain't got dressed up since the quarantine. Some of y'all been in sweats. You ain't even dressed to thrill nobody. Significant other looking like what's going on over here? Oh, goodness. All right, cool. Let's keep it going. Oh, man, I don't like this one. I got time. Yeah, dress to chill. Velma said dress to chill. Y'all, how many of y'all dressed to chill? How many of y'all been dressed to chill? All right, Netflix and chill. Okay, I have time to kill. No, we ain't got no time to kill. We got time to live. I have time to live right now. If I get to take another breath, I have time to live. All right. How many of y'all heard? How many of y'all use this one? Put your hand up. Let me know. When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. What is it? What is that saying? When it's bad, it's gonna get more and more bad. That's what it's saying. What do we need to say? When it rains, it grows. The change on that is when it rains, it grows. Ain't that the truth? When it rains, it grows. And but stop me when I'm lying. All right? What's wrong with you? How many of y'all said that to somebody in the past week? All right, because I know we all said it. How many of y'all said that to somebody in the past week? What's wrong with you? To my kids all day. What we really want to try this next time. What's right with you? What's right with you? Oh my goodness, you were such an amazing child. You're so creative. You're so active. You're so athletic, jumping off my furniture. Oh my goodness, there's so much right with you. You came from me, so there must be a lot right with you. But there's one thing that's wrong with you. All right. Here's the only one I am allowing. Carmelita, this is the only one I'm allowing to stay. This is the only one. Anybody guess what the only one I'm allowing to stay is? Y'all ready? Shut the hell up. That's the only one that can say, because that means that we closing the door off to hellish language. We shutting the door to hellish language, okay? So shut the hell up. That's the only one, okay? Somebody speaking some hellish stuff, shut the hell up, okay? We shutting that up. We over here. We chilling in heaven, okay? That's the only one that can stay, all right? All right, real quick, y'all, because I know we pushing on time. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you some that we say in love. Killing Me Softly, Lauryn Hill. Killing me softly with his love shouldn't be killing you, baby. Oh, pretty. It should not be killing you, baby. Okay? You want him to be loving you softly. You want him to be loving you softly. Okay? All right? Look at this. More music. Listen to this. SWV. How many of y'all SWV fans? I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly. Why are you getting weak? Why are you getting weak? Love not supposed to make you weak, y'all. Love supposed to make you stronger. I get so strong when I'm around you. What fabulous. I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. I'm good all by myself, but you make me better, right? Good. Watch these songs, y'all. I'm telling you, watch these songs. I love you to death. That may sound cute. That sound cute. That sound really romantic. And when Prince and knights in shining armor are supposed to be all about valor and risking my life for you. I love you to death. No, I love you to life. Okay. I love you to life. I love life more than death. So I love you to life. Okay. It may sound cute and romantic to say I love you to death. Nah. Okay. Some of y'all in these about to get married, I'm always hold you down. I'm always gonna hold you down. Listen to that literally, y'all. Listen to that. I'm always gonna hold you down. Are you serious? I'm always gonna hold you down. I'm not gonna let you fly. I'm not gonna let you go. I'm always gonna lift you up, okay? I'm always gonna lift you up. All right? This is love, y'all. How many of y'all want descendants? How many of you trying to leave wealth for your descendants? We don't want descendants, y'all. Descend means to go down, right? What do we want? We want heirs or ascendants. We want our family tree to go up. We want it to ascend. We want the next generation to have higher and higher levels of wealth and consciousness and goodness and joy, right? And happiness. We want them to ascend, not to descend. Okay? You got to see your language, yo. Love is blind. Oh my God. No. Love is seeing. What is Eve said that? Love is blind. Or Faith Evans, Eve. Love is blind. No. Love is seeing. When I truly see you, I love you because I see the God in you. When I truly see you, I love you because I see the God in you. Even if the personality is acting out of alignment with that, if I truly see you, I love you. Okay? I'm 1 in a million. Now, if you dating, how many of y'all single? How many of y'all single? How many of y'all single? Okay? Please do not go around thinking or saying that I'm 1 in a million. Your love is 1 in a million. Don't sing that. Don't sing that. Here's why. Okay? Say, I know what makes me special, but if you were 1 in a million, then how the heck you gonna find a partner? If you were 1 in a million and there's nobody out there like you, how the heck you gonna find a match? At least say I'm 2 in a million and I'm looking for that other one. I'm 2 in a million and I'm looking for that other one, okay? At least say that, but don't just go around saying I'm 1 in a million because you're just gonna stay single. All right? Next, opposites attract. Oh my goodness. Opposites attract. No. Like frequencies resonate. Great minds think alike. You don't want oil and water in a relationship, right? You want things that are going to complement each other, but you don't want oil and water. You're not trying, if you good, you don't want to attract bad. And sometimes what do they say? The good girl likes the bad guy, right? That's opposites attracting, okay? That's not what we want, okay? We want somebody who's gonna compliment us like yin and yang, all right? All men are dogs, oh my goodness. If I see another person in comments ever post this, that's not true. All men are gods, men and women, okay? All men are gods. I bet you will have a better dating experience if you go in with that mindset than all men are dogs. And if you attracting dogs, then what is a female dog? If you attracting dogs, then what is a female dog? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, but if they say it in the comments, I'll let them say it in the comments. Oops. Oops. All right. Yo, fellas, this for you. Yo, she bad. We already talked about Michael Jackson. Fellas, come on. Where you at, fellas? How many of y'all said, yo, she bad? She a baddie. She a baddie. Why? Why would you want a bad woman? Okay? Yo, that's a good look. That's a good look, homie. That's a good look. That's what you want to say. She's life. I like that one. That's a good look right there. That's what you want your homies to say. You don't want them to say she bad. You don't want to say she bad. All right? Falling in love. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. Why do we have to fall in love? We are standing in love. We are growing in love. We ain't gotta fall in love. Yeah, I'm trying to go somewhere. We got our shoelaces tied together. We keep on falling. We can't go nowhere. All right, we stepping into love. I like that one. Stepping in. Oh no R. Kelly song. So my bad. No R. Kelly. All right, one more love one. My better half. This one is like my good side. My better half. My better half. What's our alternative? My perfect match. If two half people try to come together, y'all not gonna stay whole for that long. If two half people come together, y'all not gonna stay whole for that long. Two wholes have to come together. When the sperm and the egg come together, they are two wholes coming together to become one, okay? We don't need a better half, right? We want our complement, our life partner, all right? So I'm gonna conclude with these ones around money, and then we're gonna go into our affirmations, okay? I got fired from my job. Some of y'all got fired from your job. That's okay. What's the truth? I got released to perfect employment. We know that if you were about your father's business, that as long as you were breathing, you were still employed by God. You may not have a job, which means persecution, right? But we know that you were still employed. So you've been released into perfect employment, and to find perfect employment, okay? So that's what we are focused on, okay? We don't get fired from anything. Biggie said, more money, more problems. Come on, Big. We don't want the assumption in our subconscious mind to be that the more money I get, the more problems I'm gonna have. That is not a belief that I want to hold, okay? So the reality is more problems mean more opportunities, which mean more money, okay? More problems in the world means more opportunities to solve those problems, which then means more money, okay? We gotta monitor our language, y'all, and these are the ones around money. Money is hard to come by. Not in this space, not for those who are here, okay? Money is easy to come by, all right? Filthy rich. No, we don't want to be filthy rich. We are righteously rich. We are godly rich, okay? Disposable income. I don't know who made this up. Disposable income? Like I just got money just to dispose of? No. We don't do disposable income. We do recyclable income. We know that we recycle money. We circulate money and it comes back to us. We have recyclable income, okay? We ain't disposing of nothing, okay? Another day, another dollar. Anybody know what the flip is on this? What's the flip on this? Another day, another dollar. Why y'all settling for a dollar? Another day, another $1,000. How about you say that? Another day, another $1,000. How about that? There we go. Another day, another million. All right. Saving for a rainy day. Y'all saw me post this earlier on Instagram. I'm saving to make it rain. I have assets that make it rain every day. Okay. I'm saving to make it rain. Okay. To buy assets that make it rain every single day. Okay. I'm not saving for a rainy day. I'm saving to make it rain. Okay. Ooh, this one. Be very careful with this one because you're giving your power away. The almighty dollar. We don't serve an almighty dollar. You cannot serve two masters. You cannot serve God and money. We serve an almighty God. And we know that when we need resource, that God supplies for us in various ways, one way, including dollars. Okay. The dollar does serve us. Yes. Thank you. Okay. I'm broke. No, you are not broke. You are fixing your finances. You are not broke. I am broke. No, you are fixing your finances. Broke is a temporary state of being. Okay. Cash is king. No, we know that cash is not our king. God is our king and queen. Okay. We do not bow down to cash. Right. And some of these are coming from hip hop. Cash cream. Got to get this cream. Cash rules everything around me. No, cash does not rule everything around me. God rules everything around me. Okay. God rules everything around me. Right. Last one. Money is tight. Money is tight. No, money is not tight. Money is expanding. In fact, the fact that there's inflation is proof that the money supply is expanding every single day. In fact, the government just injected trillions of dollars into the economy. It means that money is expanding at all times. Money is not tight. Money is expanding, okay? And you need to figure out how it expands, right? Woo! How was that, y'all? How was that? Was that good? Some of y'all, remember, you got to think. You got to think before you speak. Fools don't think before they speak, right? Change our language, we change our life. We change our language, we change our life. We change our language, we change our life. And some of these are just things that roll off our tongue because they've been programmed to us. We've been saying them for a long, long time. And this is your opportunity to be more conscious of them and to change them, all right? So bringing heaven down to earth, how to make this practical. I think this was a very practical teaching, but I just want you to pick one phrase that you say often that you want to monitor. And I want you to type that in chat, and I want you to type what you're going to replace it with. What's one of your sayings that you just always would say and you recognize now after this teaching that, I can't say that anymore. I'm not affirming what I actually truly want. So pick one. Just pick one for right now. The recording of this will be available, but pick one for right now that you just want to be intentional about releasing and letting go or replacing with something else, okay? Teresa said deadline to lifeline. Money is hard to come by to it's easy. Oh, it's hard if, or it's easy if. Who are you instead of how are you? What's wrong with you to what's right or what's right with you? Okay, good. Good. All right. God rules everything around me. More problems, more money. I apologize rather than I'm sorry. Beautiful. Okay. So let's move to our closing affirmation. I know I went a little bit over, but I just wanted to hammer this point home that we have to be very mindful. We have to be gardeners of our mind and our heart mind. Okay. Our logical mind and our heart mind and the words that come out of us because those words defile us. Okay. And our word never returns void. So here's our affirmation. Go ahead and take a screenshot of it and I'm going to read it. I would like you to read it with me. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I am the word. Whoever I say I am, I am. Whatever I believe I am, I become. The most important word I speak is about myself. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Through the power of my words, I shape my reality according to how I name it. My word is creative and never returns void. Therefore, I am conscious of every word I utter. I witness my creation and I say it is good. My word is bond. It turns my thoughts into things and makes fiction fact. My language has the power to cut off or carve new pathways and possibilities in my life. What I repeatedly affirm becomes more firm and real. Every time I speak a word that is true to my heart, I am repetitioning my subconscious mind for more success, joy, love, prosperity, health, and happiness. Ashe, amen, and so it is. I'm going to read this one more time, okay? I am the word. Whoever I say I am, I am. Whatever I believe I am, I become. The most important word I speak is about myself. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Through the power of my words, I shape my reality according to how I name it. My word is creative and never returns void. Therefore, I am conscious of every word I utter. I witness my creation, and I say it is good. My word is bond. It turns my thoughts into things and makes fiction fact. My language has the power to cut off or carve new pathways and possibilities in my life. What I repeatedly affirm becomes more firm and real. Every time I speak a word that is true to my heart, I am repetitioning my subconscious mind for more success, joy, love, prosperity, health, and happiness. Ashe, amen, and so it is. Woo! I hope that blessed you, y'all. I got good news. We got one last thing, which is our giving. And for those of you who are new, we don't give in the normal way that other churches might encourage you to give. In fact, last week we take an offering, but that offering is not from me. I have more than enough, and I do not need anything from you except your openness to these messages. I don't need any money from you. So what we do is we take an offering, a collective offering, and then we give to members of the community, okay? And this is how we think offerings should occur. So last week, we actually gave $800. We gave $800 to Young Faces Smiling. Miss McCarthy is here. She's been here consistently for the past few weeks, and we contributed $300 to them, and then Rochelle added on another $100, and then her company is going to match that. So we gave a grand total of $800 to them when you add in her company match. So that's Miss McCarthy right here with the reddish orange jacket, and they are doing great work in the New York area. You can see them with Katie, or the kids there with Katie, that's her in the yellow, and she was open to receive last week. And we were so happy to bless her and to see that currency and money flowing towards the good work that that organization is doing. Okay, so this is how we give here at the Financial Church. This is not for me. This is not for some building fund. This is a collective pool of giving that we pour into. So if you are open to give, I want to say that our account balance this week is $1640. So literally last week we gave $300 and our account balance is higher because everybody who is here knows that what we are doing with this economic resource is going towards good. What is money? Money is just stored energy. And we are taking this stored energy that some of us have been able to accumulate, and we're putting it into this fund to go to people who have specific needs in the community. Miss McCarthy, what I loved about it, she didn't ask for herself. She asked for other people. She asked for her youth. And that's what I thought was very, very powerful. So right now, if you're open to giving, you can contribute to the fund at Cash App Julian Gordon, 2 L's IEN, or Venmo at Julian Gordon, and the last 4 digits are 0891 of my phone number. And if you prefer PayPal, you can go to paypal.me/Julian Gordon, and you can give. I'm going to show you our account balance as of today. We want full transparency in this process. So I'm going to show you our account balance as of today. And I'm grateful to everyone who has given directly, and I'm grateful to those who are giving in spirit. Energy is energy, okay? Prayer is definitely energy. So I'm pulling up my screen really quickly to show you the exact balance. I want full transparency in this process. And we will be looking to give to someone this week in just a second. So let me share my screen with you. stop sharing. I'm gonna share it quickly so that I can come back and you can see the Cash App. So here's where we're at, y'all. Here's our giving since day one. Okay. When we gave to Miss McCarthy, we went from 1125 to negative 300 here. That took us down to 825. You all contributed an additional $800 last week. So now we are at 1640, and I just see some people coming in through my Cash App right now. So that was our balance as of the beginning of this sermon or this preaching. And we're just putting it in the pool, and we're gonna see if there's anybody who needs anything at this moment in time. So let me share my screen again. And how we give. So if you've been, so a couple things. In order to receive, we encourage that you have been here several times, all right? And I have attendance, and you need to be on Zoom. That's how I actually track attendance. And if you have a specific need, like a cell phone bill, a utility bill, you need gas for your car, your lights are about to go out, if you have, you need groceries this week and you don't know how they're going to manifest, we encourage you to let us know in the community, and we will be open to giving to you. When you come on, you do not have to come on camera, and you do not have to share any story of shame. There is no shame here. We are happy to give. We are happy to give. So what supports us in being able to give to you is that you are here actually developing your wealth consciousness. We don't care about the consciousness that created the reality that you might be experiencing right now. All we care about is that you are here to grow, and it costs you nothing to be here. But if you have an immediate need that you need met, we are happy to support you. So if there's anyone here that needs to receive at this moment in time, there's anyone here who needs to receive at this moment in time, please let me know in chat, and I'll bring you on via audio. And the only question you have to answer is, what is it that you need it for? What is the specific dollar amount down to the penny? Okay, we don't just say, oh, I need $300. No, I need $69.52 for my cell phone bill. And we don't care about the past. We don't care about any shame. All we care about is how are you going to be a better steward of money going forward? Okay, so is there anybody? Okay, Michelle says she has need. Okay, so Michelle, I'm going to bring you on. And again, audio. We do not need to hear any of the past. We don't have to hear how you created this moment. We don't need any of that. All we care about is how you're gonna, what you need it for, how much exactly, okay? And then how you're gonna be a better steward of money going forward. So I'm gonna bring you on right now. Michelle, beautiful. Louder talk. Unmute. All right, Michelle, you there? Hello?
Hello?
Yes. How are you?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm on now. Greetings to Julian and the church. Hello, everyone. Long story short, I need $359.64 to open a business bank account so that I can get the revenues that I have worked for through my home-based business. My business account went into arrears for that amount. Again, long story. I'm really trying to be succinct and make it short.
We don't need the long story. We don't need the story.
Okay, so I need that money to get a business bank account. I cannot get another account because the credit union that I was involved with, because of Corona, they're not opening business bank accounts anymore. And then I tried to get a business bank account at another credit union, and I couldn't because my business bank account is in arrears with Chase, and my revenues are held up because I'm an independent contractor, and the company that I work for, they will only pay me through a business bank account. Okay. So I need my business bank account so that I can get the revenues that I've worked for.
Understood. Thank you for sharing that. So right now we only give 300. We only give it 300 per week. Is there another business that you could receive the money through? How much revenue do you have outstanding, accounts receivable?
About that same amount.
Okay, got you. Understood. So would you be, understood. Okay. So what we would be happy to, so answer this question. How would you be a better steward of money going forward?
Going forward, I will make sure that I have, again, a lot of things happen that were not in my control, like the corona, and I tried to get a job and they didn't start a job program. But I will make sure that I have a source of income lined up before I leave one source of income.
Understood.
So, yeah, if that makes any sense.
Yes, it definitely makes sense. And how many financial churches have you been to?
Oh, I've been to four. I haven't. I was actually working the last time, but I've been here. I followed you since your time on Boyce Watkins when you first started coming on there. But I've been to several, four. I've been to four financial churches. I followed you with Boyce Watkins, and I have followed you. And I know you might say, if you've been following me, then why are you in this situation? But yeah, I'm a veteran. I've been around.
Okay, understood. I know who you are. So Michelle, what we would like to do, there are several people who have a need this week. So what we'd like to do is we'd like to do 159.64, 159.64. So that will get you down from the 359.64. And that will leave us some money to give to other folks this week. How does that sound?
Okay. Hello?
Yes.
Yes, I'm grateful for that.
All right, beautiful. Well, it is yours. Do you have Cash App? Cash App?
I do.
All right. And what is your Cash App?
Michelle E. Joyner.
Michelle, 2 L's, E. Joyner. Okay. All right, perfect. You will have that in the next hour.
Okay, thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much. Thank
You're
you
welcome.
so much. And I also plan to donate to the fund. I'm going to give $3 to the fund.
We appreciate that, and we receive that. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you.
All right, good. All right, next is Rashad. So Ermil, I'm gonna do Ermil and then Rashad. Okay. Ermil, allowed to talk. Ermil. Ermil, how are you? Ermil? 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 All right, Ermil, we can't hear you. Let me bring on Rashad. Rashad, allowed to talk. Unmute. Rashad, what's going on?
How's it going, my brother?
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling great.
Good. What's the need?
I need $1 million, but y'all can't give it to me.
We could, but we're not giving out that much right now.
You gave me $2 million of knowledge, so I'm gonna put that to work.
Understood.
But all I need is everybody to calculate their net worth this week, and I need us to come together and master this course. That's what I need. I need everybody to stay healthy.
For sure.
That's all I need.
Oh man, that's a blessing, man. We appreciate that. Health is wealth, right? Without health, none of this matters. So thank you for that, brother. We appreciate you, man.
Thank you for you, and blessings.
Indeed. Ermil, I'm gonna try to bring you on one more time. Ermil, you're still muted. We can't hear you. Let me see. I know we're going on 2 hours, y'all. Sorry. Anybody else? All right. So Ermil, please let me know in chat your handle. We know that your computer broke down and you had to get a new one. We are happy to contribute to that if that has stretched you. So please let us know your Cash App or Venmo in chat, and we will send you a love offering. All right. All right, y'all. So with that, we are going to close out this afternoon. Let me see. What did Catherine say? All right, cool. So we're going to close out this evening or this afternoon. And basically, with text message reminders. If you want to be reminded about next week, we're actually doing our balance sheets and our net worth again. At the first Sunday of every single month, we do our balance sheets and net worth. So there's no preaching that month. We are actually doing our financial analysis. This is a monthly ritual that I do to keep an eye on my wealth, to be the watchtower, to be the observer, and be a good steward and fiduciary of the financial resource that I've been blessed with. It doesn't matter if you only have $3. It doesn't matter if you have 3 million. It's our responsibility to be good stewards of whatever we have. So we are happy and excited, as Courtney said, to see the increase from last month, despite Corona. Okay, there will be increase in this community, and I speak that into existence here and now. So with that, I want to say thank you so much for being here. It's been a pleasure serving you. Be mindful of your language, because your language is actually shaping your life. With that, I wish you all the best, and I will talk to you next week. All right. Much love, everybody. Peace. Oh, and the recording will be on the website at thefinancialchurch.com. All right, y'all. Much love. Peace. Carmel, we got your, I got your, I don't know if that's your Cash App or Venmo, Vimeo, EPM. I don't know if that's your Cash App or Venmo. Please let me know. Venmo. Okay, thank you.